You like playing checkers, don't you?
Yeah.
How long you been playing checkers?
When I was in the Army, before I became a MP, there was a few months that my job was driving a Jeep for messengers. I delivered messages to the different outfits. Good job, had plenty of time, and then the headquarters down in the basement, or maybe, I think it was basement, I'm not sure, maybe we'll say maybe a level, dirt level. There was a place in there that we were just a waiting place until you're called to go do a job. And my job was driving that Jeep. And when I wasn't driving, I'd be sitting there in there with a bunch of other boys. And got playing checkers in there. And there's some good in there now. They tell you all the pieces. I don't know if I ever beat one of them or not. But before we left, he said, Mac, he says, I want to give you a point here that's going to help you if you'll do what I tell you to do. I said, what is it? And so he told me what to do. He says, all of a sudden you're moving. You got your board here in the corner here. He says, always, when you start moving your stuff towards the center. Don't move around inside here. They're going to get you if you do that. But when you're moving towards the center, and you concentrate on that, and you practice that then, and always do it that way, and you will develop and get where you can beat any of them. That's what I did. About 10 years ago, probably 10, 12 years ago. But when I was at Sears, we played second, so there were a lot too, and I beat most of them. Anyway, when my wife was working at a mill company back in this direction, about 5-6 miles. And I worked there some with them. That's after I retired from Sears now. And learned a lot of people. And it came about this one certain fella that was a champion playing checkers. He could beat him out. I thought myself, I'd like to play him sometime. I didn't talk about it. So yeah. Anyway, it's about 8 miles up this road to the station. The little station is closed now. And the men used to gather around at night, chit-chat and whatever. And back in the back room, they had some checkers played. Some of them played, they could back there and play checkers. And there's one fella that said could beat any of them. And as a matter of fact, they call him the champion of Sampson County. They could beat any of them. And the guy was telling me about all this. He said, oh, so you play him sometime. I don't know, maybe I can. So as a little time went on, Brenda went to the beach, I believe it was, one night with her sister, Jewel. And by himself, I thought to myself, I mean, I'll call and see if they're playing checkers. Sure, maybe just play with them. So I called, and the guy ran out, and I said, them people out there playing checkers? He said, yeah. I said, I was thinking, I told him I said, I was thinking about going to play some with them. So come right on, you can play with them. So I went on down there. The champion, he was there looking at his son playing somebody else and beating him too. The champion's son could beat most anybody else. Anyway, when I went in there, I walked back there and looked at him. And the son was playing somebody. Beating him. He got through. He won the boy's daddy, the one that was so-called champion at Simpson. He said, you want to play a game? I said, well, yeah. I said, I'll play a game. I tried a little bit. He said, okay. We sat down there and played checkers. We played 6, 7 games, and I tore them Paul's pieces every time. He couldn't stand it. And his son had been playing somebody else. Had walked up there and stood there looking at me beating his daddy all to pieces. And I played 6, 7 games there. That son says, tell you what I do, I'll play giveaway. I'll beat your dad. I said, yeah, we'll see. I didn't say, I thought to myself, well, I'll see. I said, oh, okay. You don't play giveaway. I said, yeah, I'll beat you with that. The son's daddy had we'd played 7 or 8 games and quit, you know, he was so outdone. Anyway, the guy's son sat down there and I said, now let me say, before we start now, we're going to make sure that we understand that you have got to take your move. And playing checkers, you know, and giveaway, if you can get by without taking a run, or some of the guys jump, you might be, in doing that, you might be able to win him. But let's make sure we understand that we have to take our jump. All right, that's right. So we went down and played games. And I beat him. I don't know if he was really a champion of everything and all. I didn't try to question out about all that stuff. I said he might have been the champion, or maybe not the real champion. I don't know. But that boy never did play another game. He finally died and had given up. Never played another game of checkers. And it made me be so bad about it. I wished I hadn't beat him. I dreaded that so bad I didn't know what to do.